everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cruising Israel. I'm your host, Natalie.
And I'm Max.
Max, this week I have a fun week for us.
Okay, what you got?
I found a really cool item for us to film, and I cannot believe we've been doing this for 2 years. I can't believe we didn't get to visit that place yet.
What place?
Film it.
What place?
It's a winery.
Okay, we've been to a lot of wineries.
It's the biggest winery in Israel. It covers a massive amount of land. There's
Okay, so I think I know what brand, which one?
Barkan Winery.
Okay, everyone knows them. They're all over Israel and even exported outside of the country. I can't believe we haven't checked it out.
Yep, you see them all over the grocery stores. You see them all over restaurants. So there's really a wide range of wines, and we can go.
Where's the
check it out
winery?
now.
Up north somewhere?
Up north, Kibbutz Hulda.
Cool, let's do it.
The modern Israeli wine industry has been at it for over a century, but only in recent years has it become a popular export product. Today we're here at Israel's largest winemaker, Barkan Winery. Not only are Barkan's vineyards located here at the site of their winery in Kibbutz Hulda, but also scattered over the best wine-growing regions in the country, in places like the Judean Hills, the Upper Galilee, and even the Mitzpeh Ramon. Over 8,000 tons of grapes are brought to the winery during harvest season. So, Barkan Winery is one of Israel's biggest wineries, producing lots and lots of wine per year.
Yes.
How much land does it actually cover?
We produced last year 15 million bottles.
Wow.
And we're today actually in the largest vineyard in the country.
What kind of conditions do these grapes need in order to produce the best quality?
Okay, it's something called terroir. So you have different slopes of vineyard, different irrigation systems, which is an Israeli invention. It's all via computer. You basically drip irrigate. You give a small amount of water. If you're going to irrigate too much, you're going to get bloated grapes and you don't have the requirement of sugar. You need a very high sugar. If you squeeze it, you see, you get the liquid, you get the skins inside. You need it also. Now the liquid is clear. Yeah, it's very, very sweet. Okay, it's like grape juice. During fermentation, we add yeast. Now what happens, the yeast converts all the sugar into alcohol, so you get a dry wine.
So what distinguishes a red wine from a white? Simply the skin of the grapes used. If the skin remains during the fermentation process, it becomes red. Wines made without the skin of the grapes become white. So this could make white wine also?
Technically, yes, if you don't do the fermentation with the skins. It's just very weird to drink Cabernet Sauvignon that's white, but technically it is possible.
Okay. Barkan offers a wide variety of different wines, ranging from affordable to premium and even super premium, all made with care, high-quality grapes, and just the right conditions to yield award-winning wines.
Quality should be in all of wines. You can buy a bottle of $7, $10, or $85, but quality has to be good everywhere. And this is our priority. I think not everybody can do it, and to guarantee this quality consistently, we invest in two parts. That means in the vineyards, and the second thing is, in fact, we invest in technologies, and we try always to improve the activity, the operation into the farm that you see in my back.
So we're in the visitor center now. We're surrounded by huge amount of barrels. Even the shape of it is in the shape of a barrel. I don't know, Natalie, if you want to start counting, but there is over 6,000 French and American oak barrels here.
Wow. I see big barrels,
yes,
small
barrels, different sizes.
That
That's like 30,000 liters each. You can make
amazing.
A jacuzzi if you want, you
know.
You
could drown in that jacuzzi.
Yes.
The handmade French and American oak barrels provide very different aromas, as well as their toasting levels.
Before they finish the oak barrels, they toast the inside of the barrel, and that gives the different aromas you have in wine. So it's like when you have a steak, you have rare, medium, well done. With the toasting of oak barrels, you have LT, MT, HT. Light toast, medium toast, or heavy toast. And that imparts the flavors into the wine.
The barrels have to be filled to capacity throughout the course of the aging process, or else the oxygen would cause it to spoil.
So every 2 weeks they go row per row. We're about 10 meters deep here. And they need to make sure that the wine is topped up to brim level.
Is that why you can see that it's kind of overflowing
so that's
over
why
there?
sometimes it can overflow, because sometimes you get a small piece of evaporation.
It's better for
only.
it to overflow than to...
Then have less wine.
So are there any other methods of aging wine?
Yeah, so we have the aging in oak barrels,
Okay.
which are premium or super premium. And then we have entry-level wines, or the younger wines, which are meant to be consumed. And these are stainless steel tanks.
The wine in the stainless steel tanks are aged for up to 1 year before being bottled and include such varieties as white wines and rosés.
We also do brandy here. So the big tower that you see over there, that's a distillation tower for brandy. And then you have some fermentation tanks. So these are obviously working only during the harvest, which is the end of July till the beginning of October or beginning of September. We're now in the bottling. They just came back from lunch, so slowly it's gonna get very noisy here. There's 3 bottling lines here. So the one that's closest to us, the maximum capacity they can fill up is 10,000 bottles per hour.
The bottles get sent from this factory to
all over the world and all over Israel. Yaakov is the manager of the bottling plant. You see, you have the cardboard box, it slides under, and then it folds it over. It makes the box. And then it goes to that machine that wraps it with cling film, and then you see over there you have the storage.
Yeah. So obviously we cannot leave Balkan's winery without sampling some of the wine, right?
We have a few samples here, a white, a rosé, and a red. So the first one will be Segal Rechasim Chardonnay Anoct. Usually Chardonnay in the world goes into oak barrels almost 100% of the times.
So this one is the stainless steel?
So this one is sort of like a new world adaptation of Chardonnay. Brings out most of the fruits.
All right, let's take a sip.
Yeah, right.
Cheers. It's nice, it's light.
So that's the main idea.
Yeah.
Definitely a summer wine, fruity, but yet still complex enough to not be a simple. Second one is the rosé, which is from Balkan. It is a pink muscat, which is an invention that we made.
Look at that pretty color.
And yeah, we added a tiny bit of Petit Verdot, which is the red variety.
Cheers, Matt. You have to put your whole face into the glass,
Oh
right?
yeah, definitely. Tasty,
Yum, that is
and
nice.
sweet.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, what'd you think of that wine, huh?
I
Tasty
love
stuff?
going to wineries.
Which one's your favorite, the rosé?
The rosé, as you know.
That's your style.
And I think Israel's really opening up and developing when it comes to kosher wines.
That's true. Hopefully people watching at home will see the show and go out and find themselves a nice bottle of kosher wine to try.
Barkan.
Yeah, it's all over the place. So I got an idea of something to film now that's also up here in the north in the Galilee.
Okay.
It's always fun to see you in a scenario with little critters and animals and stuff. So how about a goat farm where they're providing goat milk for making cheeses and all kind of cool stuff. They got
love
goats
cheese.
of all ages we could pet, check out.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Goat cheese is pretty popular throughout the Middle East and here in Israel, where it's prized for its complex, rich flavor. Today we're here in Israel's north at a bustling goat farm, which provides milk for the local cheese industry. I love when they nibble on you.
Yes,
So cute. How many goats do we have here on the farm?
good question. I think I have 330 milking
Oh,
goats
wow.
and about
That's a lot of goats.
200 young goats who will be milking next year, I hope.
So it's a lot of maintenance here, right?
A lot of maintenance, yes.
This is Rotem, a third-generation farm owner who is in charge of what was once a small farm of 25 goats, but grew over the years into a modern farm with hundreds of them.
Check out her shirt.
The farm is situated on Moshav Ben Ami, and Rotem has called it home for her entire life. The Moshav features 65 agricultural farms filled with lush greenery. Known for its avocado groves, the Moshav is beautiful, green, and picturesque.
Were you raised in this kind of environment?
Yes, actually the farm was founded when I was born. My father bought 25 goats.
So up until today, you guys are producing milk.
We keep on growing. Israel is getting stronger in milk production of goats. In the 90s, nobody ate goat cheese. Nobody liked the taste. It's not the regular taste that people are used to, like the cottage and the yellow cheese that we used to eat.
Yeah. Now you see it all over every supermarket
now
here.
it's all over the place. There are a lot of brands.
Only in recent years, the major Israeli dairy companies as well as the boutique dairies have developed more and more varieties of goat cheeses, as more and more consumers have grown to appreciate its strong and distinctive flavor.
We have 48 kinds of cheese. We sell it on all the supermarkets of Israel. We produce for a bigger dairy that's called Gad Dairy, so you can find us in all the supermarkets.
Each goat can yield up to 4 liters of milk a day, and the milk collected here goes straight to the cheese producers right here in Israel.
Time to get milked. This is a well-behaved group, so well-trained. They know exactly where to go.
Old-fashioned way. This way. Okay.
Let me try to milk one.
Yeah.
Wow, I
The
remembered.
first job.
It's like riding a bike. You never forget.
And of course, we couldn't leave without visiting the baby goat pen, full of playful young goats ranging in age from 2 weeks to a month old.
Max, do you want to hold on? No? You're busy holding the camera. You know, this you don't get to do every single day.
All right, I'm starving. I hope you've made plans to film a restaurant this week.
Always. There's always a food item in the show.
Okay, what you got?
Can't go without it. This week I figured we'd go to the beach. There's lots of cool restaurants on the promenade, but not Tel Aviv's promenade.
Okay.
There's many other ones that are also, you know, have lots of energy and lots of people, lots of fun.
Right.
It's actually in Rishon Lezion, which is a city just south of Tel Aviv. Short drive, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's nice there. We're going to the promenade to eat something at the, restaurant there.
And not cheap beach food. It's going to be good quality Italian pastas and fresh ingredients, fresh veggies. So we're
all right, you really hyped it up. I'm excited. Let's go.
There's nothing like enjoying a relaxing day at the beach. And with 200 kilometers of coastline, Israel boasts some of the best beaches anywhere. Today we're here in Rishon Lezion, just minutes away from Tel Aviv, to check out its promenade filled with a selection of lovely bars and restaurants.
The city of Rishon Lezion is Israel's 4th largest city, and since it's located on the Mediterranean coastline, it features the best of both worlds, with both sunny beaches and a bustling metropolitan area. Its promenade is visited year-round by locals and tourists alike from many places both near and far.
It's very lively, there is all the time people, we have a lot of good restaurants here and good places.
The beach in Rishon is wonderful. There's a lot of people in the weekend. There is a beautiful ladies in the beach, and there is a lot of young people in the beach. It's very, very nice here, very clean.
Lining the coastline, you can find an array of cafes, bars, and restaurants to choose from, where customers can lounge with a beer or enjoy a full meal.
We have 3 restaurants on the promenade on the beach of Rishon Lezion. One of them is Francesca, it's Italian food. She almost 18 years. The other one is Pepe, it's a seafood and fish restaurant. She is 8 years old. And the third one is a bar, the name is Mila, it's for younger people.
According to Avishai, if you would have came to this beach just 18 years ago when he opened up the restaurant, you would find nothing but sand. But over the years, this beach has become more vibrant and energetic as word spreads and drew in more and more visitors.
Every year we change and grow up, and we The last year we become like the big cities in Israel, like Tel Aviv or something like this. A lot of young people know the place, come. We have a lot of traffic to this side, and we feel very good, and we think the future will be also better than now.
The view of the restaurant, it's amazing. It can be any place in the planet, but we are here in Israel, in Rishon, and the quality of the food, the variety of them also. Amazing place.
The really amazing thing about having a restaurant on the beach in Israel is that it's pretty much active all year long, right? There's only like a month maybe where it's kind of chilly, but it's pretty much sunny throughout most of the year.
The winter in Israel is very sunny winter.
Yeah.
And if we have 2 or 3 days of rain, we are speaking about storm and what a difficult winter we have. We are summer country.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of tourists and customers throughout the year, not only in the summertime, right?
A lot of tourists using the good weather of the winter in Israel.
This pasta has so much flavor. You can taste that it's so fresh. Absolutely delicious. This isn't usual beach food though.
No, it's not. It's
right?
unusual. We are staying on the beach, but we are not a regular beach restaurant. People come to the restaurant. They don't come to the beach and find the restaurant.
Right.
They come to the restaurant and then they find out the beach.
Yeah. I like that each restaurant here provides something completely different. Here is more of the classic Italian dishes and style, and then you have the bar upstairs, which is really active and vibrant up there. Lots of different things going on, big dishes, lots of different beers, which is always fun.
We have 26 kind of draft beers.
Cheers. Thanks so much for everything. It was delicious.
Thank you very much. It was very nice to have you here.
Now, we haven't been to Jerusalem in a while. We usually go to Jerusalem almost every week, but we haven't been there in quite some time. They actually have a nonprofit organization that's bringing in children from different backgrounds, from low-income families, or from troubled backgrounds, and helping them work, helping them figure out life, and it's really nice. We should get to know the people there and the people that organize it.
Cool, we're gonna go check that out now?
Yep.
Great, let's do it.
For many years, art has been known to have therapeutic properties. And here at Susan's house in Jerusalem, teens get a hands-on experience working with many different mediums and design techniques.
I'm doing glass beads. We ordered the glass from Italy.
We pretty much print all different kinds of designs, make different kinds of plates. In the end, it shrinks down to this size.
But this isn't just any ordinary workshop, it provides a valuable resource for teenagers who find themselves struggling in school or at home and need somewhere to turn to during their turbulent times. Creating and selling their products is said to be a huge boost to the students' sense of self-worth.
For the kids, it's not just about the money. It's about the fact that you bought the necklace that I made.
Yeah, I'm sure they get a lot of excitement out of that.
They get a lot of compliments. And a lot of the times, these kids never got a compliment in their life.
Here at Susan's house, there's way more to learn than just jewelry making, but valuable life lessons that last forever.
Meet Mayan, a counselor here at Susan's house. She heads the jewelry making department, teaching teens how to create jewelry, all while guiding them to the right path. And she's someone who can relate to them, because when she first came through these doors, she was very much in their shoes.
12 years before, I've been here for 3 years. As a child, I've been 16 years old till 19.
As a teenager, Mayan suffered from anorexia and dropped out of high school. She couldn't find a job to take her seriously, but once she discovered Susan's house, it gave her a new direction for the future.
When I came to Susan's house, I've been very close girl and very scary girl. Susan's house and the people here, they gave me a lot of love, and that's what I needed. That's something I didn't know before, I didn't feel before.
Susan's house wasn't just another job, but a place she could always come to for help and guidance.
After Susan's house, I was a lot of difficult situation in my life, and I always remember the thing I learned here and the people, and it's like open house. You can come anytime you need to ask something, to cry, to talk with someone, to get some advice.
Today she has a degree in architecture and design and hopes to one day open up a branch in Tel Aviv.
Here in the jewelry department, I have 6 kids. Each of them is very talented. So this is our new collection. We are using the best quality in the market. I bought the gold field, but the best one.
During their time here at Susan's house, they learn how to manufacture and sell glass, jewelry, home items, and other crafts, all by working alongside volunteers from the Bezalel School of Art and Design. This whole project began as the vision of a woman named Susan, an American who moved to Israel with a dream of helping teens at risk.
She passed away at age 38 from cancer, and when she died, Eyal, her husband, who was my best friend, came to me and other friends and said, listen, let's open a place and call it Susan's house.
Since its opening 17 years ago, Susan's house has served as a refuge for hundreds of Jerusalem teens.
Rehabilitation-wise, it's a very successful place. Now we are looking for opening other branches all over Israel.
Susan's house helped me to discover that I'm an artist in my soul, I think. It helped me to understand a lot of things about myself and about my life.
All right, everyone, thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Cruising Israel. We love that you stopped to tune in and hope you enjoyed the program.
Don't forget to catch us each and every week as we cruise the country and show you the best Israel has to offer.
Bye.